What's going on, Bum Nation? Welcome back to the channel. If y'all see, I'm in a good mood. We in the finals, baby. Miami Heat in the finals. We got Miami versus the LA Lakers. We're gonna break it down right here for you guys, you know? So let's get right into it. LA versus Miami Heat, NBA Finals 2020 NBA. You know what I mean? Super excited. I feel like the Heat have a great chance. Let's look at the matchups. I feel like the matchups are going to be really good. Let's see. So at point guard, we have Goran versus, I think Rondo starts? Rondo? Or is it Caruso? I don't know. It should be Rondo. So I think Goran takes the edge in that one just because he can score. He's been doing really good in the playoffs and scoring a lot. So I got Goran winning that matchup, but Rondo is a great defender. Same thing with the twos. You know, we got Duncan Robinson and Danny Green. And we have, I think Bron is at the 4. No, 4 is Anthony Davis. 5 is JaVale or Dwight, whichever they fix. So then we have Bam, Jay Crowder, Jimmy, and Duncan Robinson. That's our 5 compared with their 5. I feel like we match up pretty good, and I feel like we can take advantage. I feel like we shoot better than them, though. We definitely shoot way better threes, and we shoot more efficient than the Lakers do. Our defenses, though, are both, I feel like, on par. I don't feel like the Lakers are a crazy defensive team, even though they are really good, but so is the Heat. The Heat defensively are really good, too. The matchups you got to look for is going to be Bam versus AD, and LeBron versus Jimmy. I think the biggest thing for the Heat is just going to be shooting. If we hit our shots, which in the last series we had some games where we did hit our shots really good, and Duncan started to come alive the last few games, it could be trouble for the Lakers. The Lakers are very inconsistent with 3-ball. They've been in the whole season. They don't have that many great shooters, except like Danny Green. He hasn't even been shooting that great. So they don't have a lot of people to shoot the ball that great from range. LeBron's not a great 3-point shooter. AD, he's okay. Kuz is whatever. KCP, he'll have some nights on, some nights off. They don't play Smith or Dion Waiters, so I'm not really worried about them. I'll be surprised if they come in. But, we have Duncan, we have Tyler, we have Goran. Jimmy can hit it once in a while. Jay Crowder hits it. So we have all these 3-point threats that I think is going to be a big factor in the matchup for tonight's game. And just the series in totality. You have LeBron, not LeBron, you just have, the Heat are just a good 3-point shooting team, and the Lakers are inconsistent with their 3-point shooting. They're good or they're not. Where the Heat, they have shooters. The Lakers do not. So I just think what the Heat need to do is just be aggressive, really aggressive. Keep playing that tough ball with the Lakers. Make them feel you. I feel like they haven't had nobody really do that in the playoffs, especially. Nuggets didn't do that. Rockets definitely didn't do that. And Portland didn't do it either. So I feel like in the Heat, they're going to feel the Heat. So the Heat are definitely going to be able to put a body on them, make them feel them, be aggressive, things like that. And I don't think it's going to be as easy as everybody thinks. The matchup with AD and Bam, I feel like it's very close. Obviously, AD's better scoring-wise and things like that, and he's just more shifty. He is shiftier than Bam, I would say, and his range is longer than Bam for sure. But Bam is athletic as well, so he hasn't had no one guard him like that because he took advantage. No one could guard him in the Portland series because who they had on him? Nurkic. I don't remember who their power forward is. So they had Nurkic on him. Not really, he's not really athletic. Second round, they have no big man. All they have is PJ Tucker. So he's literally smaller than AD. And then the Western Conference Finals, you had Jokic and Jeremy Grant was mostly guarding LeBron. But yeah, you had Jokic on AD and things like that. And sometimes Jeremy Grant. But still, Jeremy Grant was a little bit smaller. Jokic not as fast or athletic to keep up with AD. That's a different story with Bam Adebayo. I feel like Bam is just the right height, and he has great speed to be able to match up with AD. I feel like that's gonna be a great matchup. I don't care what anybody says. Like, that matchup is gonna be good. I feel like the key factors for these two teams, though, for the Lakers, it's AD. Literally, AD. I feel like if we limit LeBron, which is easier said than done, but even let him go off, like, we can still beat the team. Or even make AD and kind of shut off both of them and try to make the rest of the team beat us will be even better. But I feel like cutting off LeBron is going to be the biggest thing, kind of making AD beat you. But I don't think AD's going to be able to, like, go off like he's been doing. I'll be surprised because the Heat do have great defense. But like you said, we got to see. And then the X factor, I believe, for the Miami Heat is Goran Dragic. Goran Dragic, for sure, if he could, like, just keep scoring like he's been doing, it's going to be a long night for the Lakers. And if these other guys get going too. And obviously, the shooting is a big factor as well. So, like, Tyler Hero needs to come off the bench shooting great, and Duncan needs to be hitting out the gates, which I think he will be, just because the last few games, he was going off in, like, against the Celtics. Like, he was just shooting that thing. And their defense, like, they're not as long as the Celtics were. You know, like, with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, you know, try to guard him like that. They throw Marcus Smart at him, who's not that long, but he's super defensive. You know what I mean? The Lakers don't have nobody like that. Not Goran. Kuz ain't gonna be able to guard him. Neither is freaking Danny Green's not gonna be able to keep up with him. So I don't know who's gonna be able to guard him. I think God, I keep saying Goran. What's his name? Duncan Robinson's gonna have great series. I think he will. Tyler Hero, he just needs to snap off and just beat Kuz on that on the bench play, because that's the two that's coming off the bench for both each team, the main guys, main scorers. You know, Jimmy just has to do his thing. Jimmy has to stay aggressive. Just stay aggressive and just keep going. That's gonna be the key to beating the Lakers. Like, stay aggressive, get to the foul line, open up shots for your teammates and things like that. And Bam, just keep doing what you're doing, Bam, and just try to guard AD. That's the best you could do. And I honestly feel like the Heat have a great shot. All right, my prediction for this NBA Finals is the Heat in 7. Yes, I said it. If they win it in less, it is what it is. I'm cool with it. I'm happy. Heat Nation. Because I think they could really, really beat this LA Lakers team. I'm not saying beat them, but they could, like, beat them in a series. In a 7-game series, I think the Heat can beat them. I have the Heat winning in 7 games. And that's my prediction, man. I feel like we match up really, really great with them through 1 through 5. Obviously, you have Braun and AD, but at the same time, we have a whole bunch of Rough Riders and a whole bunch of dogs on our team. You know what I mean? Like Jay Crowder, we have Goran, we have Jimmy, we have Bam, we have Tyler. You know, there's so many players that, you know, we could just this team doesn't give up. That's the great thing about this team. This team just does not give up. And we're not out of this fight, and we got this. I feel like we're going to steal game 1. I feel like we're taking game 1. I feel like the Heat are taking game 1, and that's my prediction. I feel like the Heat are taking game 1, and then from there, you know, it'll go back and forth or whatever it may be. Heat in 7. I'm saying it right now, Heat in 7. I got the Heat winning in 7 games in this 7-game series. I feel like Frank Vogel's going to get outcoached by Spo. You know, it's time to put some respect on Spo's name. People keep sleeping on my man. My man got 3 championships, but for some reason, Doc Rivers getting no respect to him. Makes no sense to me. But whatever. You know what I mean? That's for another time, you know? But for sure, you know, I think the coaching is going to be big too. I don't think the Heat should play zone because they do not shoot as well. And I believe the IQ of LeBron, and then obviously you have, you know, Jason Kidd, Frank Vogel. They'll be able to break down the zone even more, and since they've seen it, and having AD go to that middle is a way bigger threat than having Tice come to the middle. You know what I mean? So for sure, I don't think they should play zone. I'll be surprised if they go zone, but you never know. I'm not one to say about the game plan, but it's gonna be a great series, man. Let me know what you guys think. This is gonna be crazy. I'm excited. this NBA playoff series is coming to an end, though. You know, so I'm gonna be coming back with more content. You know, I know I've been here or there, not really uploading as much, but definitely gonna come back, get this YouTube thing going back and going. I appreciate all the support for all the guys who've been viewing, you know, viewing the videos, watching it. You know, if you guys are new, hit that sub button, become part of Bum Nation, give a like on the video. We're gonna keep coming. You know, we're gonna try to get some reactions in here, a whole bunch of things. I got so many things planned for this channel. I wanna keep taking it to new heights and, you know, just build this base up. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be uploading a video tomorrow about the game tonight. But make sure y'all watch the game and tune back in tomorrow. Bum Nation, we out. Hey, Heat in 7. Heat Nation, baby, we out here. Hey.